In today's news headlines, a man known as Papa will face the court in relation to charges connected to a shellings incident which occurred in August. The Kingston Western Police have charged a man following a shellings incident in Kingston on Sunday, August 8, 2021. Charged with shellings with intent is 22-year-old Carty, also called Papa of Percy Street in the parish of Kingston. Reports are that the complainant went to visit a family member close to 1:55 p.m. when he was allegedly pounced upon by Carty, who opened shellings, hitting him several times in the upper areas. The police was alerted and an investigation was launched. The police mentioned that Carty was later arrested and charged with shellings with intent. According to the police, 2 men linked to 10 loss of lives in the parish of Clarendon have been caught. Detectives assigned to the Area 3 Major Investigations Division have made a major breakthrough in their loss of lives probes in Clarendon with the arrest of 3 major players who have been identified and linked to 10 loss of lives in the parish. The combined efforts of detectives assigned to the Major Investigations Division and the Clarendon CIB have resulted in the clearing up of the loss of lives on Friday, September 3rd. The loss of lives go as far back as 2017 and include 3 double loss of lives. Individuals accused of being linked to the 10 loss of lives across the parish have been arrested and charged by the police. They include 22-year-old Robinson, also called Booth of Racetrack District in Clarendon, who has been charged for his alleged involvement in all 10 loss of lives. 26-year-old Hardy of New Harbour Village in St. Catherine has been charged for his alleged involvement in 4 of the 10 loss of lives. A youth of 17 has been charged for his alleged involvement in 2 of the loss of lives. The investigations relate to the loss of 55-year-old security guard Kareen Walters and 36-year-old Jermaine Brooks, both of Suncrest Gardens Racetrack in Clarendon. They lost their lives on January 31st, 2021. Investigation also includes the loss of 29-year-old Akeem Murray and 27-year-old Murd3r, both of Hayesfield in Clarendon, who lost their lives on November 18, 2020. There is also the loss of 36-year-old Rodney Lindsay, also called Price, and 42-year-old Ian Morris, also called Junglis, both of Springfield District in Clarendon, who lost their lives on May 31st in 2017. There is also the issue involving 28-year-old Tavanna Bartley, also called Finney of Gibtown, Waterlane District in Clarendon, who lost her life on January 7th, 2020. There is also the loss of 40-year-old Andre Scars, also called Bomba, a landscaper of Top Hill, Waterlane District in Clarendon, who lost his life on January 12th, 2021. There is also 51-year-old Larkland Douglas, a taxi operator of Milk River in Clarendon, who lost his life on March 6th, 2020. And there is also 28-year-old Tyrone Heron, also called Nick, who lost his life in Gimmibit, Clarendon on August 28th, 2017. Policemen and women responsible for taking in these individuals have been commended. The Island Traffic Authority is scheduled to join the Road Safety Unit and the police in an effort to restrict the growing number of loss of lives on the roads, especially at nights. According to Canute here, he is aware that the number of these loss of lives during the curfew hours has increased considerably, creating concern that 2021 could be the year that sees the most loss of lives on Jamaica's roads. According to the director of the authority, he's seeing an increase in the number of spot checks for both day and nights. He says that they will be intensifying the monitoring of the roads across the island. They will be working with the police on these nightly spot checks as well as in the days, because they believe that there are persons out there whose intent is to create mayhem in the traffic environment. It was further mentioned that close to 100 persons have lost their lives on the roads at nights during curfew hours since the start of 2021. Information released recently by the Road Safety Unit, which is an agency of the Ministry of Transport and Mining, also emphasized the fact that with well over 300 persons already losing their lives in motor vehicle collisions, many of which normally occur well into the nightly curfew hours, the figure could increase beyond the 440 loss of lives recorded in 2019. In 2020, 432 loss of lives occurred on the nation's roads, even while the National Road Safety Council continued efforts to reduce the figure to closer to 300. So with more than 300 loss of lives on the roads already confirmed for the period January to August of this year, there is a fear that this could lead to another bad year that is similar to 2019. The acting director of the Road Safety Unit has appealed to motorists to reduce their speed, noting that the 300 road loss of lives so far include 54 multiple loss of lives. It was mentioned that loss of lives occurred at known black spots as well as on major motorways, and the statistics also indicate that motorcycle loss of lives continue to represent the majority of road users who lose their lives on the network at 36%. This is followed by private motor vehicle drivers and pedestrians, who are each at 19%, and private motor vehicle passengers at 13%. Vulnerable road users, including motorcyclists, pedestrians, and pillions, account for 63% of the loss of lives. According to the Road Safety Unit, they are urging persons who fall into this category to remain vigilant and exercise caution on the roads. We would like to extend our condolences to the family of the man who lost his life as a result of a dangerous encounter with Papa in Kingston recently, and condolences to the friends and families of all the individuals who lost their lives in Clarendon as a result of the dangerous encounters with those three men who have been taken into custody by the police for 10 loss of lives across the parish. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about all the stories that have been discussed in this session. Thanks for watching and goodbye.